What does that look like right there?
It looks like an eye.
That's what it is.
Ah!
The eyes, the mouth, and the breast.
We only got one chance and got one life to live, and it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go.
All right, let's go explore Nassau.
Thank you.
Usually, talking about I don't hear people praising God.
I didn't praise you. I just said thank you.
No,
I didn't say praise you. But stop. I'm gonna stop. That's why I say thank you. That's why I say thank you.
she cut it off.
That's right.
Oh, he taking y'all to get a margarita.
Wherever we go, if we see what we
That's not the thing that we do for a particular stuff. But
Yeah, you're the.
He know he live here.
Anybody else want a drink?
We'll make it up.
What you say, no?
Now,
They ain't set feet to all the alcoholics out here.
now, guys, welcome once again. Elizabeth came along in a way. And you know what the Bahamian way is? It's the same thing as CP time.
Color people tell.
We do it slower. To the back here, guys, the big building right here, this is our Supreme Court. Right here. Not the other courts, just the Supreme Court. They still wear the black robe with the wig on their heads.
Yeah.
Just like the old days. Lawyers wear the half wig, judges wear the full wig down to the shoulders. And of course you are aware the white wig is a symbol of wisdom. Now we use the British judicial system here, which says that some of the laws are slightly different.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Very powerful. Most of you don't. That's in Victoria City. Sometimes I get to thinking. You know, guys do a lot of thinking. Women say, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But we do thinking sometimes. And I thought about it. Why is this English queen so passionate towards us? So did some research and comes to find out Queen Victoria's great-great-great-great-grandmother was Queen Sophia Charlotte. Where they got Charlotte, North Carolina. Her husband was King George III. But Charlotte's great-great-great, don't count me on the but great-great-great-grandmother was an African Moor. So though she looked the part, on the inside, she was black.
Hospital.
Yeah. It's like $200 to see a doctor and about $800 to stay overnight. Yeah.
So the majority of the people are doing private?
No, the majority of people come to this hospital. This is the public hospital. And it was also, they gave Princess Margaret health care. Guys, here to the right is the Bahamas rum cake factory.
Nice Cuban sandwiches here.
Cuban sandwiches.
Y'all just think y'all mind everything. Other people might want.
Black man to ever kiss a white woman on screen.
Right, I remember that.
Now, when I heard about that, I was like, come on, y'all making a thing out of that? Then they said, hey, you have to understand, this is in the 60s, while Martin Luther King Jr. is fighting to be able to just walk inside the front door of a restaurant. You made me proud to be a Bahamian.
And what's that lady name? She loves importing. I'm trying to think. She died.
But let me tell you, there are others that you know, you just don't know they're from the Bahamas. Do any of you know the name Calvin Lockhart?
Yeah. Yes.
One of his last roles was in the movie Coming to America. You remember the guy who gave his daughter to the prince?
Yes.
That was Calvin Lockhart.
Yeah.
He was once known as the sexiest man alive. That didn't surprise us because we're all sexy down here. Yes, we are. All right. What about the name Esther Rowe from Good Times? From the Bahamas. What about, yes ma'am, what about Lenny Kravitz? From the Bahamas. Y'all know who Lenny Kravitz's mother is? She played in the Jeffersons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
George Jefferson had a white neighbor with a black wife.
Right.
Black wife was Lenny Kravitz's mother. Her real name was, get this, Roxy Roker.
Yeah.
Y'all know any other Rokers over there? That is her cousin.
Really?
He's from here too. Okay. What about Tia and Jamal, the twins?
Yeah.
Their mother is from the Bahamas.
Wow.
The world knows Beyonce.
Yeah.
Her daddy is from the Bahamas. So I make those references because if you look for the Bahamas on the world's map, you probably won't even see us. We're so tiny. But we've made a mark on the world stage. So I like to make those references to show that there are people in America that you look up to that's from the Bahamas. In other words, people are people are people. We just happen to have been born on a tiny little island, but we're all the same. To the American dollar, ever since.
Oh, it's
been
equal.
Equal to the American dollar ever since. For the past 58 years. Second world, third world, it does not matter. In the whole wide world, equal to the American dollar with a black man's face on it. Serving presently is our third female governor in the history of the Bahamas. Her name is Cynthia Pratt. We have general elections once every 5 years. We got our first black government in 1967. They remained in power from 67 to 1992. They did have elections every 5 years, but they were re-elected over and over and over because they were doing a very good job. They were like our Martin Luther King type figures on the island. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that we have the same government and the same prime minister for 25 years.
Really nice, y'all. If y'all come to Nassau, when you get off of the port, there's a guy named Perry. If you ask about him, everybody know who he is. But he's doing a really nice tour. Right now we're at Tasty Teas, and they have like all kinds of tea. They say people flying into the Bahamas just to get the teas. It's called Tasty Teas. And yeah, so we got an air-conditioned bus. We riding around. We went to the Queen's Staircase. We saw the fort. We went by the rum cake factory, but it was too crowded. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll show y'all a little bit of the tour. Y'all get to see around the Bahamas, around Nassau, New Providence. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down till I burn out. I just wanna live fast, I don't wanna look back and say I could've done more than I did now. Sometimes it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard when you grow up. People fill you with doubt, you start thinking about what you're gonna do now. But we only got one chance and got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. Time, I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time on fake friends. I just wanna get high, I just wanna get high, I just wanna get higher. Sometimes people will try to hold you back from being who you want to. Don't be questioning why, do whatever feels right, find your passion and fight. Cause we only got one chance and got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
Oh, you're fine.
Only got one chance, got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
Oh, conch shells.
With the conch, they would take it out of the shell, sell it to us, and throw the shell back. All right? They will continue to do that, and next thing you know, there's a mountain of shells behind you. So you have to find something to do with all these shells. So they spread it out, mash it down, and put dirt on top of it. And you got land, dirt on top of it, and you got land. Guys, the door that we walk through, the very first door out to the front that we walk through to get into the restaurant, from that point all the way out here, underneath us, it's conch shells.
Oh, wow.
The entire restaurant is sitting on conch shells. We are building the Bahamas one conch shell at a time. Take a look over there.
So they must multiply a lot.
They do. All right, crack a hole in the shell, tie about 4 or 5 of them together. See the strings? That way, they're not smart enough to say, let's all go this way. And that's how we keep them here. As they have need of them, they come and get it and take it out of the shell. Have any of you ever seen anybody take it coming out of the shell before?
No.
Today is your lucky day.
You do it now?
Oh boy.
Get it, Shanti.
All right.
Are you ready?
You all right? You're gonna take it out. You're gonna show us how to take it out. Perry, what you want to say?
I'm going to remember Beverly. Now, you have to know where that softer side is. If not, it's going to be very difficult. But what I'm doing now, I'm detaching it from the shell. Remember I told you he's attached?
Yeah.
I'm detaching it from the shell. And once you do that, you're able to take it out.
Oh, that looks pretty easy. There you go.
Are you adventurous?
Who want to take
You
it
want to
out?
pull it out?
Go.
That thing right there. That right there, just pull it out. Yes, just hold it.
Is he out?
Yeah, right there.
You gonna go back in?
Just hold it, not if you take him out.
Oh, I feel
Get
so
it,
bad
baby,
for
get
him.
it.
Pull it.
Now, what part of that you eat?
I'm going to show you. Good job. Good job. This here is what we call the horn. You can call it his legs. What he does, he stretches himself out of the shell, sticks that in the sand, and drag himself along. That's how they move. All right?
Wow.
What does that look like right there?
It looks like an eye.
That's what it is.
Oh,
The eyes, the mouth, and the breast.
oh my goodness. Look at the mouth. Woo.
The eyes, mouth, and breast.
Now I'm going to feel bad eating it.
This is the female. You can tell from the line that comes along here. The male would not have that. Right about there, there'd be something significantly different. You would be able to tell. It's sticking out there. This here, folks, is what we call the piston. The piston. You know the piston does for the car? It gives it its firepower, its drive. That's what this does for us guys. I know, gentlemen, I know you're good, you don't need it, but you can be better.
But I'm gonna pass.
You can be better.
Absolutely.
And I know you ladies are happy you can be happier. Are you sure?
I'm good.
Well, if you don't, I will.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
And if I
You gonna eat that?
do, my wife will have the smile your wife should have had.
Ooh.
If you're okay with that? Are you okay with that?
That's right.
No comment, man.
Oh! What you eating?
Hey, for his strength.
That is hilarious.
He needs a lot of strength.
Salty.
Well, it's from the ocean. So it tastes a little salt. And the texture of a gummy bear. Salty gummy bear.
What is that, like a parasite
What?
that you just ate?
That's called
Aphrodisiac. Right. That's an aphrodisiac.
but just better than oysters.
Your back is turning, you can see. Your back is turning, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Where? Alabama soup. You remember Alabama soup?
Why do you throw that piece back?
What's that?
In Alabama.
We don't eat this. We don't eat this.
So you give it back to them?
Yeah.
You know he looks like a guy we know.
Just a turtle. He eating it too.
I'm not feeding him, I'm feeding all of them.
Okay, he don't know what to say. He don't want to got good sense. He don't know what got good sense.
So we're about to try some conch fritters and some conch salad from the conch we just cut up. Are you enjoying yourself, babe?
Yeah, it's cool. Having a good time.
That's good.
Having a good time, baby.
It's called what? Guava duck.
duck.
It don't look like something that you would eat.
That's all I need to know.
Sound like you saying restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
You sound just like you
And
saying
trust me, they don't rest there.
restaurant.
Wait.
$30. Oh no, they could have kept that for $30. Hey,
And what you got there, some fish and fries?
Yep.
oh, but that's grouper.
I would give a
The group is
I
expensive.
would give a criminal cruncher what it was $30. I got grouper in my freezer.
I them before they made that.
Hey, y'all need to just give us some money.
No. We pay $5.55.
Ooh.
They out to
What a guy.
Yeah.
they out to pump it.
They on the wash my car.
He lost me with that. Why is it so much?
Everything has to be shipped into the island.
Oh.
So if it is here as cheap as some visitors expect it to be, you would not be safe.
Mm.
Do you understand what I
Did you
mean by
say
that?
eggs are $12 a
Let me
dozen?
explain that to you.
Yeah.
Desperate people take desperate measures. If it is as cheap as some of our visitors expect it to be.
Right.
Because when things get really hard, people start doing stuff. But it's not involved in tourists. Okay?
Right.
We don't have, like I said, we have just about everything. But, all right, say y'all have muggins over there. We don't have muggins here. It's a small island. Most
Can't get
people,
away.
well, that's one too. But most people don't have a whole lot of money. So you mug just a random person when you're gonna get $5, $10. But on the cruise ship, they tell you watch out on the island because they're trying to scare you into buying their tours. And then in the States, they give out advisory to watch out for crime in the Bahamas. Y'all got crime at home?
Yeah.
For real?
I got crime next door to me.
All right. So let me say this to you. Why would we hurt our tourists if we depend on you?
Right.
Does that make any sense?
Right.
But a crime is a crime.
So that means, hold on, Miss Beverly. That means there's something you don't know.
Right.
Want me to tell you what that is?
Look at that.
When tourists come to the island asking for marijuana and cocaine, they draw bad people to themselves.
The colors are
Bad
so
things
pretty.
happen.
Oh, I got you.
If you don't come looking for drugs,
It's older.
you're gonna be good. They want you to be afraid of us so you can spend all their money with them. See the homes around here, pretty nice.
Yep.
This is more like the upper level area, and most tourists in this at home don't see this.
Right.
They show the poor areas, and in most people's mind, this must be where the Americans that moved to the island live. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have politicians, we have bankers and judges. You think they live in the poor area?
That's what I'm afraid of.
We don't have the racial issues that they have in other parts of the world. Guys, slavery here in the Bahamas was not as harsh as it was in the States. In other words, we got our 40 acres and a mule. I tell you guys, it is the Bahamas where America got the idea of the 40 acres and a mule. But folks, it brings back to the point, people are people are people. Black people, white people, they're all the same. We're products of our environment. All that we've learned, all that we've seen, all that we've experienced, it shapes our thinking. So black people can be prejudiced against black people too.
So true.
This is the Bahama Resort. In comparison to the Atlantis, they both have casinos. The casino here is bigger. They both have water park. The water park here has more activities. They both have an aquarium. The aquarium at the Atlantis is bigger. But they're doing some renovation. They're going to be doing some addition to what they have now. If they add more aquarium, that's going to end up being bigger than the Atlantis also. 3.6 billion with a B. Wow. Billion. 5 stars.
Oh, it's pretty. It is pretty. The casino is huge. Oh, look at that out there. Look at this. Menace of the Deep. It's beautiful. Let me show y'all how pretty it is. It's pretty. Very pretty. So pretty. Black-owned establishment. So you want to come here to get your souvenirs. That's really cute. I know I should have bought them. Those dresses are really cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh. Oh, those are cute. You know what? That stuff I got for the girls last time. They probably don't even have those skirts.
He didn't want to walk around with a man's shirt, so he got a wife's shirt.
The ones that change color, they were how much? 22. 22? Okay, let me get one of those. 'Cause
You like this shirt? Oh my goodness! These are so cute. These are so cute.
Been there, gotta go back.
Go to the States and be a history teacher.
Yeah. Now that we're all
Perry say he ain't got time for the United. What she said? Now that we all out of
we'll oh, you'll take it. Wait a minute, Mr. Perry, we're gonna go get one more margarita.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're
The bus tour of Nassau, Bahamas lasted approximately 2.5 to 3 hours. Of course, I didn't want to show you guys the entire tour because I want you to have the experience for yourself. It is definitely a tour worth taking, and I highly recommend Perry. He is very knowledgeable and gives a lot of information about Nassau, Bahamas.
That was a pretty cool little tour.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice tour. A nice tour. Now we're headed back to the Shield.